guys, Professor Andrew Buckley here at Cavalo Martial Arts with my good friend Patrick, our Coach Patrick from Academix. So for the last couple of weeks, Coach Patrick's been showing us some really cool arm bars from various positions. That's mount, spinning arm bars. So we're going to go over through the next couple of weeks a nice variety of arm bar escapes. Again, I tell people, like, it's not witchcraft, it's not anything, it's just, sometimes the arm's caught and you got to tap. But these are just what I consider high percentage escapes, so hopefully they help. So yeah, let's get into it. So I'm going to start in Coach Patrick's closed guard. It's one of the most common spots to get caught in an arm bar. You know, I can be sleeping here. We might just have a really good setup. So it's going to transition into an arm bar. Boom. And here we get caught. Okay? So the first thing that I'm going to do right away is I'm going to try to connect my hands together. Okay? Now, what Coach Patrick needs to do here is he needs to engage his hips. If he engages his hips to comport, I tap. Okay? So what I am going to look to do is I'm going to look to connect myself to Coach Patrick. Okay? So I'm going to connect my hands and I'm going to actually do what's counterintuitive. What most people think is he's got my arm, I need to rip my arm out. And as I go to pull my arm out, he engages his hips and I get caught. So instead I'm going to do the opposite. It doesn't feel right at first, but it's going to help tremendously later. I'm going to punch my arm through, almost like I'm going to try to punch over his shoulder here like this, and I'm going to give him more arm. This just buys me a little bit of time. Okay? So I connected my arms and now I punch him. Now my hand's going to come off and I'm going to reach underneath his neck. And now I'm just going to connect to his shoulder. And now I'm going to walk myself up to his shoulder here like this. And I'm going to stack him over top of his arm here like this. Now when Coach Patrick tries to extend his hips, there's no power here anymore. So now from here I'm going to start to slowly pull my arm out. And now I'm just going to cup the back of his knee. And as I cup the back of his knee, I'm just going to slowly walk to the side. I haven't released him yet. I'm just going to slowly walk and transition into a guard pass. Okay? Now, the guard pass is bonus. Okay? Don't get hung up on trying to pass. Don't get hung up. We were caught. I made a mistake. Coach Patrick did something really good. He gets the arm bar. Don't try to turn an arm bar escape into a pass or anything more. We need to make sure that we're protecting our arm first and foremost. If he gets his guard back, that's okay. We'll work some guard passes. If I only get a half guard out of it, I only get a half guard. That's fine. We're protecting our arm first, okay? So, one more time. I'm back inside the closed guard. I get caught. So right away, guys, look, as I see it, I caught my arm and now I'm going to punch it through. As I punch it through, I reach underneath and I connect, and now I'm just going to walk up closer to his head. My weight is coming down. Right now, I'm trying to put my weight on my left hip here, and my left ear is trying to pin his leg to his shoulder, his head. I'm going to just kind of pull my arm. It might take a little bit, but that's okay. And come to the knee. Now, if I make a mistake and I disengage here, and Coach Patrick can get his leg back, and look, it's okay. I'm just going to back away. Don't try to stay with it. Don't try to do anything fancy. We're here. It's okay. We can fight from here. I got my arm back. I'm protected. That's most important. Okay? So, that's just that's one really good option that I like to use when we're in a closed guard and we get kind of caught in an arm bar. Okay? So, nice easy one this week. Come back next week. Check it out. If you haven't, please like and subscribe on the YouTube channel. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram. Check out Coach Patrick's Instagram. He's got all this cool content. Does this really cool animal flow stuff, so if you guys are interested, check that out. It's really fun. And then if you guys are interested in grappling dummies, please, I know it's lockdown, I know it's tough to train, but grappling dummies can help a lot. So click the link, get a grappling dummy. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next week.